Hello. You ever have one of those weeks where you wonder just how can things get any worse? Me too. To be fair, it's been a rough year. 2 years, if I'm being honest. But, that's life, right? I wanted to come on because there's like a lot of weird trolling stuff going on. I'm calling it trolling in regards to the Candace Owens stuff, the Blyden family information, and this anonymous account threatening me, saying they're not threatening me, whatever. And some of you guys have strong feelings about me going on Paramount Tactical, which is fine. You're entitled to have your opinion. Just like I don't tell you guys what to watch, but share my opinion. You're allowed to do so as well. That being said, me and Gary can disagree on politics. I think that they're fake and gay, all kinds of things, but he gave me an opportunity that I am grateful for. He is actually doing what people talk about, which is having someone on their channel that doesn't necessarily agree with them, right? Civil discourse. I mean, that's important, I would think. And he also did a really stand up thing. He called out the bullshit with the trolling and the 4chan and, you know, these accusations and crazy emails. And he didn't have to. I'm a speck of dust on the internet. I'm like a really small channel, guys. And again, this is not to say that I'm not grateful for everyone that's here, but let's put things into perspective. He's got a really big channel. I have a really small channel. And I've worked really hard to get my channel to where it's at. But he didn't have to do that, and it was just a really unexpected and respectful thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, me and him can disagree on stuff until the cows come home, but I'm gonna sub to that dude for, you know, as long as I have YouTube, because he did the right thing without being asked. And that's hard to come by out here in these YouTube streets, I can assure you. That being said, I'm not getting back into Candy Hook. I've done my research. I'm not digging into anything any further. It's not really my bag. I'm just kind of good at genealogy. So it was a little temporary side quest. If people want to have me on to discuss that research, I'm down to clown. That's cool. And I certainly appreciate the opportunity because the algorithm is not friendly to people like myself. And I want to stay true to myself. And my true focus is the process in Scientology. It's just who I am. This is the path that I'm on and prayed about it. And for these truther trolls, please understand, this isn't my first rodeo, okay? I've been doxxed, harassed, gang stalked, physically run off the road by, let's see, the Satanic Temple, Scientology, actual founding Processians, the Neo Process, Temple of Psychic Youth, which is the Neo Process. Just because you're not caught up to speed doesn't mean that I'm not paying attention and that my head isn't on a swivel. And the idea that I would manufacture Candace Owens' father's resume is the dumbest fucking thing that I've ever heard of. Okay? It's literally the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of. But that shows that you didn't look on People Finder, where I found the email for Valley Income, which is where I found the resume. That's what pulled it up. Because you're so good at research and showing how I allegedly manufactured stuff because you changed the story now, which is confusing and frustrating because it shows that you were full of shit in the first place once I proved you wrong. And calling me Rotten Jewels, again, you're coming up on 2 years, almost 2 years too late. That name has been run through the gambit in regards to a loss that I had. I'm not scared of anybody. I do not fear man. And again, I have nothing to gain or benefit by laying out my entire fucking, I don't know. I have nothing to benefit from by lying, nor manufacturing evidence. It's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of. And I get that people think that I'm tech savvy because of my schizo clips, and I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I make them on my phone, just like I'm doing this on my phone. I'm one chick with a laptop and a phone who has a wide range of music choices that she likes, who likes to put visuals together, and I do research. And I just happen to be like a hound dog when I can't figure something out, like genealogy. So then I go and I keep looking. But I think that the most important thing that I would like to leave you guys with, thank you to everybody that's new here. I appreciate it. Again, I am apolitical. It's not my thing. I think it's all fake and gay, and I've been saying fake and gay longer than Candace has. Sorry, but it feels really petty to point that out. And again, people can have their feelings about me going on Paramount Tactical. Gary was nothing but polite and friendly. And like I said, he didn't have to do that as far as, calling out the bullshit. And I respect that because I would have done the same thing. But this is also partially why I don't have people on my channel because I don't want to have to deal with that mess. So, again, hats off to him. I tell people all the time when you let politics and stuff get in the way of life, you've lost the plot. And people can have their opinions, and that's cool. Not here to tell you one way or the other. That's just my feelings about it. And to the people who keep trying to drag me into BS, it's not gonna work. You only exist if I think about you. And honey, ain't nobody got time for that.